The Worst Dictators of Africa, with the Wabbits, created by Venya. Hi, we're the Wabbits, and we're here to teach you about the worst dictators of Africa. This is based on how many people lost their lives under the dictator's regime. Music, please. How dare those things come near me? At number 5, we have Robert Mugabe. Mugabe was the second president of Zimbabwe. He was in office for 30 years, from 1987 to 2017. Also, he was Prime Minister of Zimbabwe for 7 years, from 1980 to 1987. Mugabe has stolen at least $1 billion from the Zimbabwean government. He killed at least 30,000 people under his regime. Are those pigeons? At number 4, we have Hissène Habré. Habré was the first Prime Minister of Chad. He was in office for 8 years, from 1982 to 1990. Surprisingly, he was brought to power with the support of France and the US. Habré killed at least 40,000 people under his regime. He has also stolen at least 3.32 billion francs, or $5.7 million in today's rate, from Chad. Hello, little puppies. At number 3, we have Sékou Touré. Touré was the first president of Guinea. He was in office for 26 years, from 1958 to 1984. Touré was among the primary Guinean nationalists involved in gaining independence from France. He killed at least 50,000 people under his regime. My old nemesis, mice. At number 2, we have Matthias Nguma. Nguma was the first president of Equatorial Guinea. He was in office for 11 years, from 1968 to 1979. Nguma committed crimes that caused his country's population to flee at times. He killed at least 50,000 to 80,000 people under his regime. He ended up being overthrown by a military coup led by his own nephew. Cats? At number 1, we have Charles Taylor. Taylor was the 22nd president of Liberia. He was in office for 6 years, from 1997 to 2003. He stole or redirected almost $100 million of Liberia's funds. He killed at least 150,000 people under his regime. He was sentenced to 50 years of imprisonment in 2012 for committing crimes against humanity during the Sierra Leone Civil War and the Second Liberian Civil War. We hope you enjoyed learning about the worst dictators of Africa with the Wabbits.